Good morning, everyone. My name is Graham, and I'm the land steward at Goose Pond Sanctuary. Today, I'm going to be talking about cleaning seeds and just a few basic steps. If you've got any questions or comments, feel free to leave those in the comment box, and we'll try to get back to you as soon as possible on that. So I'm just going to get right into it right now. The first basic step in cleaning your seeds is drying them. So here's our drying rack. It's fairly empty right now because the main seed season is late summer and fall, but there's definitely some seeds to be collected now also. This stuff is needle grass drying in the tray right now. But the main example seed I want to show you guys today is this stuff. These are wild lupin pods. They look a lot like snow peas or something like that because they're a legume, and they're starting to get pretty dry. You can hear that one just snapped a little bit. All these black ones should be fairly dry. This tray is not quite done though because there's plenty of these green pods. So this one will still need probably a couple days. But you can see that as these seed pods explode, they do leave a fair amount of seed right in the bottom of the tray with them. So you know we're getting good seed here. It's a good thing. So the first step is drying, like I said. The second step will be the hammer mill. And then the third, and by far the most complicated step, will be actually cleaning the seeds with the fanning mill. And so our seeds are dry, let's pretend. Then the next step is to take this stuff, the seeds and all, and put it in this machine. This is the hammer mill. And so I would take handfuls of what's in this pool and throw everything down this chute, seeds and all. And when it goes down that chute, it lands in here. And this thing spins around on an axle, and these things fly out. And it goes at really high speeds. And so then it crushes that chaff and releases the seed from the pod. It doesn't damage the seed or sort anything. It's just making sure that they're released. And so it'll come out the bottom looking something like this. You can see all the pods are open now, and there's a little bit of seed in the bottom also, but it's not sorted by any means. So this one is the hammer mill. And then the next step, one of my very favorite machines, is this fanning mill. The fanning mills were really popular a long time, really a century ago for farmers. A lot of farmers had these, and ours is very old. I'm not sure how old this one is, somewhere around 1900. At one point, it was motorized, so now it's not a hand crank. That's pretty nice. But so essentially how this one works is you take everything that came out of the hammer mill just as it is, throw it in the hopper, which is up here. The seed's quite a bit cleaner already. And then you turn it on. This grate wiggles around a bunch. The seeds fall through. The stuff that's bigger than the seed flows off of this tray and into this bin. And then it's called a fanning mill because air runs through it, and depending on how open this flap is, it will put more air through it. So I'm just gonna turn it on for you guys quick. It's a little noisy, I'll just turn it on for a second, but you'll get a taste of how it works. Maybe I'm a liar today. I was just using this other tiny fanning mill. This one is even more complicated. I'm not gonna talk about that one today. Also an awesome piece of machinery. But it's more for specialty tiny seeds. Okay, so as you see, stuff drops through the hopper, rolls over the screen, runs through the machine, and the good stuff, the stuff you really want, comes out the back here. So this is what we've got so far with lupin seeds. They look really nice. They're not dusty. They're clean. The seeds are hard, which means that they were ripened and dried well. So we're doing well on lupin so far. We've probably collected, I'm not sure, maybe like a dozen species so far this year. Like I said, it gets a lot more diverse in the fall when stuff starts coming onto seed. But so that lupin that I had in my hand is a pretty large seed. That one's maybe 1,100 seeds per ounce, right? So those seeds are pretty large. This is a different one though. This is alum root. And it kind of looks like dust. See how it's so black in there? Just those tiny black specks. You can see the volume of our alum root is way less. However, this one has about 700,000 seeds per ounce. So even though our volume is a lot less and our mass, the amount of seeds we have here is probably comparable to how much lupin we have. So there's really high variation in the seed size. If anybody has extra questions on how to clean or dry seeds, like I said, leave something in the comment box. But those are the basic steps right there. You just got to dry them, put them through the hammer mill to break them up, and then lastly you sort them with the fanning mill. Like I said, the fanning mill is a very cool machine. Here's one of the gearboxes on the side. When it needs fixing, it's a little complicated because these parts, many of them probably haven't been made for many decades. But this is an awesome tool. Sometimes you can find them for free or for cheap because people don't know what to do with them. We've had this one for a long time. So again, fanning mill, hammer mill, and drying rack. Okay, so that's all I've got for you guys today. It's a really nice day out. I know it's getting a little warm, but I know I'm going to enjoy the rest of the day. It's getting a little breezy, and I'm liking that. But thanks for tuning in. I'll see you soon.